Go ahead. What days are y'all out here?
We have a Saturday group and then a Sunday group.
Here?
Yep. Same spot. If it's raining or snowing, we usually under the casino right there.
Okay.
Real quick, just going into a little situation. Sirach 38, 1, it says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which you may have of him, for the Lord hath created him.
Oh, yeah.
For the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So right quick, just going into the edification, you know, a physician actually deals with the body, and doctors, you know, they take a Hippocratic oath, root word being hypocrite, and
the word doctor means falsified as well.
exactly.
And the word hypocrite mean actor.
Exactly. So just going to say, man, you got to deal with the physicians who actually deal with herbs and deal with the body more so than just trying to be a professional drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
I can just add on to that, like, it's crazy how the spirit works. Because Brother Quan, you probably thought you brought that shit out here to drink it today. You probably just made that just because that was going to happen, man. It's crazy how the spirit works. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the brother just said he took the words right off my mouth. Like I'm saying, all that we had was just for him, man. And that's just how the spirit works, bro.
It's the spirit that was on us to actually bring it out, because sometimes we go like weeks without even having nothing. So
And it's like, you know, Quan good with the herbs, you know what I'm saying? Then he talk about the physician, you know. So that's how it be sometimes, man. The spirit work, man. You know what I'm
That's how
saying?
the spirit works, bro. Hey man, we out here for our people. We ain't out here for the heathens. We out here for the elect, of course. But you know, once again, he could be the part of the elect. We don't know if he is or not. But if we got a stretched out arm, you know, we come people with open arms. You know, we ain't the enemy. Like we want brothers to you know, we show love. You know, we ain't out here to put a sword to your neck. I mean, if you're a part of the tribe, then we see that you're humble spirit, you know. That's when we're gonna show love. But if you a heathen, we don't care about you. We only care for our people. And fuck the 2/3, but you know they can come back on the other side too. You know, but you got it, right?
It's still our love, bro.
But you know what? He just said honor like a physician, because doctors don't know. Because most of everything can be reversed, you know. Any type of illness can be reversed. That's why you gotta know how to eat right, man. It's all about your diet, for real. It's about what you put in.
Yeah, for brothers out there that may be watching, like, you know, and I'm guilty of this too, man. You gotta chill on that meat, dog. Like, I be eating meat like every day. You gotta chill on that shit, man. That shit, it's not really nourishing your body, man, and it takes forever to digest. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like last week, I ordered the oxen some M&M's, and he's like, that's so good.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Shit be tasting good, man, but that be the trick, man. You know
gotta
what I'm
think
saying?
about it. Like, out of 7 days out of the week, you probably actually eating real food, probably like 2 to 3 days out the week. The rest is all GMOs and
Like I
chips
say,
and bullshit. Like,
things that's sweet to the mouth is bad for the stomach, and things that's bitter to the mouth is sweet to the stomach. So you want to eat the bitter things, the things that just nasty, like garlic and onions. Even though it's nasty as hell, but it's so good for your body.
That place, they do got those horseradish roots too.
Who? The one we went to?
Timeless.
Huh?
They got them there.
Wait, are you talking about the grocery store down there on Euclid?
Yeah. Hey, if I could just add one more thing about the situation, like you say, honor a physician, like if that, like in the world, you would have handed me that. I'm like, man, what the fuck is that green shit? but he was like, all right, he had faith. Let's go back to faith, man. He knew you wasn't gonna give him no bullshit.
Like my situation right now, like I want to be, like you said, I got bombarded with so much information, and I ain't in the situation I want to be in. So you know, I would love to change my diet, but look at the way I got to live right now. I eat a lot of fast food. Yeah, you know, I was had my own little stuff. I love to cook my own food. Now I gotta buy food from most of that shit, like you said, the GMOs and shit like that. It's like how you talking about the weather. Our weather just changed real quick. Remember, it was just hailing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's been hot all week.
Hey, he just said something real. He just said that fast food, that shit is, oh my, that shit is worse. It's like, that shit is like them GMOs it's not even his fault. It's fucking Esau.
Yeah, they said our bread gonna be defiled.
Yeah, man,
Us
it's fucked up.
Gentiles. Sometimes you ain't got a choice.
Like, even when brothers like when we going through our little tribulations and stuff, and you need noodles and shit on a daily basis, that's not healthy. It's no nutrients in that shit. So it's like they eat shit, different carbo shit. Like you filling your body with all these different toxins. Nothing that you consuming is real food or good for your body. So it's taking a toll on you, especially with this weather. You got chemtrails and shit fucking you up. So it's like you gotta try to eat healthy, and that's why I said. That's why you see a lot of brothers like not eating meat and shit now, because the different stuff that's in these meats and the different stuff they injected them with. Like, trying to do like more fruits and vegetables.
That's
more,
brother.
And that'd be the best thing for you. Like wake up, shit. Like the apostle said, you wake up, make a green smoothie. A green smoothie, it contains frozen bananas and some spinach, kale. Blend it up, and that shit good as hell too. Like, let's say you're not a person who would just eat a salad, so you might be a person who just gotta drink it. You know what I'm saying? You just won't eat a salad. Shit, blend that shit up in a smoothie, man. You know, put that kale, that spinach, that lettuce. You know, whatever you gotta do, and put some flavor to it. That's why I said the bananas, some berries. That's what I take now. I got some things that say some goji berries, man. Some goji berries. It helps with iron, magnesium. You know, for your bones. So that switch of weather, you gotta. Cleveland is a cold place, so when this switch of weather happens, shit like that happens all the time. So brother, you gotta be on point, bro. You know, of course, pray to Yahweh Shabbat like, heal me, please heal me, because that's the first heal me, and that's what you do. That's when you take the steps of the action to apply those things.
Right. But once again, you gotta look at the prophets of old before the flood. Look how long they was living, and they wasn't eating meat before the flood. So go back to that healthy diet and follow the dietary laws and stuff like that. Try to keep that to the best of your ability. Like in a lot of the stuff you might not know, you might be going off eating pork. Like in a lot of bread they got monoglycerides, and that's pork. So you gotta pay more attention to what you eating and stuff like that. So
I'm in Deuteronomy now. What that? 32 and 5. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 5. It says, they have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation.
So let's talk about the 2/3. You feel me? They fell off from that righteous path, from not knowing who they were. Like according to Jeremiah chapter 17 and 4, how they lost their heritage, how they don't know who they are anymore. So basically, that's what we're talking about. Is talk about this generation that perverse. I mean, that's crooked. Meaning they don't know the Lord. They don't know righteousness. They don't know how to live by the laws or none of the old ways. Keep going on there.
This is Deuteronomy 32, verse 6. Do ye thus requite the Lord, O foolish people and unwise? Is not he thy father that hath brought thee? Hath not he made thee and established thee? Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Right, so that's what you have brothers out here doing now. You got the elders set up to be the head, and then you got other brothers set up to be the rest of the body. So they feeding us the milk and they feeding us milk and meat, and then we breaking it down and we feeding the rest of the brothers. It's that order once again. So it's going one hand washing another. And keep going on this. There's a lot more on that.
Okay. This is verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about, he instructed him, he kept him as the apple of his eye. As an eagle stirreth up her nest fluttereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So the Lord alone did lead him.
Right, so he got that covering over us. He got his protection. It's our own us. He gonna make sure like we don't get too far out, at least for the elect. I mean, the rest, like 2/3, just got that spirit to go off. But you feel me? His will never depart from you. You can't deceive the elect. They'll never be deceived. Or once they get this, they're not gonna go back off, go back into the world. Once it comes to their ear, you feel me? This gonna be all they know. Keep going.
And there was no strange God with him. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the fields. And he made him the suck of honey out of the rock, and oil out of the flinty rock, butter of kine, and milk of sheep, with fat of lambs and rams of the breed of Bashan, and goats with the fat of kidneys of wheat. And thou didst drink the pure blood of the grape. But Jeshurun waxed fat, and kicked. Thou art waxing fat, thou art growing thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook Yahweh which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
Right, so our people turning to forget the Lord, turning to follow after these other customs. And that's why I say you got 2/3 that just turned their back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why I say you only got that remnant that's going to come back to this and go return to their former state.
Verse 16, they provoked him to jealousy with strange gods. With abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to Yahweh. The gods whom they knew not, the new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not.
So some of these gods they sacrificing to is Baphomet, so-called Allah, Chesrei Borgia, when they calling on Jesus, Buddha. You got dumbass niggas worshiping Buddha, like the fat ass. It ain't even worth discussion, but you got niggas in Egyptology talk about they are God. So you got people
Like,
sacrifice.
Salaki, I mean, but I remember that nigga last week talking about I am God, I am the elect. Niggas like that, man. That's them new gods y'all worshiping, man.
Right, you know, and it's a lot of self-worshiping, worshiping of themselves, trying to make themselves out to be something, like they the higher power.
Oh, this is verse 18. Of the rock that begat thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten Yahweh that formed thee. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them, because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters.
So what, horror mean? Basically to hate somebody. So the Lord hated them niggas for doing that shit, for turning their back on them.
And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faith.
And that's when he said when he gonna hide his face. Basically, that's why we didn't know that we was the Hebrew Israelites, or that the Lord was a man of color like that when we was in the world. And that's why you have to study and come back to this, because all that was stripped from us. Can somebody get Luke chapter 4 and I think 20? It's like 20. Being return sequence of signs.
This is Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
Right, so our people went off from forgetting who they was and following after these strange gods that it was just speaking of. So you be in return, you finding out that you're an Israelite, or that you from the tribe of Judah, and that finding Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, you coming into that name, you're supposed to be seeking them 10 times more, because we all know we worthy of death and how we went off and how we were worshiping false gods. You should be more than willing to try to fix that. Yeah, repent. Try to fix that.
Yeah, but that's what separate the hopeful elect from people that just find out about the truth. Because honestly, when the spirit be on you, you ain't got no choice. You know, you wake up thinking about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you study, you go to bed thinking about the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You may slip and go off and the scripture pop in your head. So if you really have been blessed with the spirit to be in this thing for real and to be what I'm looking for, humble about it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nothing to seek the Lord 10 times more, man. You know? You got it.
I just understand what he said. Going back to our history, we actually knew the herbs of the field real well. Like the Native Indians, they knew how to survive through the wintertime. So they had great knowledge of the earth, which is spiritual. Because Solomon, he knew all things. He was given wisdom of all things. So he knew how to do medicine. You know, of course, the true medicine is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but we knew how to use like the herbs, trees, leaves, roots. We knew that. So we going back. So we were stripped of that knowledge. So we never had to depend on Esau, Advils and shit, and Percocets. You know, we ain't never had to depend on that. Man, we knew how to heal ourselves, man. The Lord gave us the knowledge to how to heal ourselves, man. Cancer there was no such thing. Like we knew how to prevent that. Gout, which is a black people problem, we knew how to prevent that. You know, and just to prove that, give me Second Maccabees. I give it back. I just want to prove it.
Salah, hold up.